Shortly after being reborn, the man encountered a terrifying Tyrannosaurus Rex. Even more bizarrely, the Tyrannosaurus Rex spat out a blue time police booth from its mouth. However, the doctor who opened the door was a bit mad. He seemed to have lost his mind and couldn't even recognize his old friend Potato. Even more surprisingly, he drove the time machine into the dinosaur's stomach. Then a young girl emerged from the time machine, but the doctor mistakenly believed she was a Zoshan. He was convinced that Potato was his partner. Before Clara could explain, the doctor fainted. That night, the lizard hypnotized the restless doctor and comforted Clara, because Clara couldn't accept the doctor's changed appearance and personality. But Clara didn't know that the doctor's soul remained the same. At that moment, Clara suddenly asked Jenny, if the lizard person became someone else, would Jenny still love the lizard person? Jenny firmly said that she loved the lizard man's soul, not his appearance. But Clara couldn't accept it, because unfamiliar faces always made Clara feel afraid. So Clara tried to find answers from the doctor, but she heard him muttering in his sleep, "I'm so lonely." Surprisingly, the doctor was translating the words of a dinosaur, but it seemed he was also talking about himself, a lonely self. Clara believed this doctor was not her doctor. The lizard countered, "Do you think the doctor is still young?" The doctor only looked young. In reality, he had lived for thousands of years. He had witnessed the birth and destruction of the universe. So the lizard told Clara to let go of her unrealistic feelings for the doctor. After all, must every woman who falls in love with the doctor be split into an individual? The doctor chose to remain young to connect with humanity. At this point, the lizard explained that she wore a veil, not out of self-doubt but to avoid foolish people. Just as the doctor only reincarnates in front of those closest to him, Clara was fixated on appearances. As the lizard's words grew sharper, Clara immediately mentioned that she had covered her walls with philosophers' posters since she was 15. But Clara was only in her 20s now. Was it too superficial to expect humans to accept an alien who could replace his head? The lizard was deeply moved by Clara's words. At that moment, Clara noticed the lizard's mask was gone. The lizard said, "The veil you removed is what you did when you ceased to be superficial. Only those who can see the doctor's soul can make the lizard remove its mask. Because judging by appearance is always a form of silent bullying."